Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Spiritual Element. In this video I want to talk about the Libra new moon that is happening on Monday, Tuesday, October 9th or 8th, in between there, you know, because we feel the energy 2 to 3 times out of the week. Now this Libra new moon is very special because we're going to have a Libra sun and a Libra moon, right? So whenever we have the new moon, we have a double sign. So we have the conscious mind coming together with the subconscious mind, allowing us this ability to combine the two, to not only seek and receive this wisdom, but also to just feel more stable and feel more just sure of ourselves. We just feel like we could just start new, start afresh. That's what the new moon's about. It's a new moon. So this new moon in particular is about finding balance and harmony within ourselves, within our relationships. We just got past the full moon in Aries, so that was about balancing our need for relationships and our need for self, and how we can give to ourselves emotionally, and then also give to others without being selfish. So having this conscious and subconscious align is really giving us this feeling of just being entirely in balance with our lives and with ourselves, and finding harmony and beauty in the most simplest things in our lives. Venus gives us this quality of seeing and having an eye for beauty and sharing with others and being romantic with others, and just loving one another, and finding that compromise within each other and with other people. So this Libra energy is really aiming for us to change our perception to our relationships, what can be done in our relationships. And Venus retrograde in Scorpio on October 5th is really wanting us to look deeper within our relationships, especially with Scorpio. Scorpio is this deep, intimate, sexual, powerful energy, and having that in the planet of love and relationships, it's like, let's get deeper with this. Let's see how more intimate we can be with ourselves, and let's see if we did the full moon releasing of the Aries, of releasing the trauma with your dad, releasing the trauma with your parents, and how can I give that back to my friendships? This healing and this releasing that I've done, how can I give back to my friendships, or my partner, or my marriage, or my business ship? Most importantly, this Venus really is looking at our partnerships. And if you're single, it's really wanting you to look at your value within love and relationships, and maybe even your friendships. Because it being in Scorpio, it also represents anything having to do with money, resources, another person's money. So maybe money that you've acquired from other people, debt, sex, like I said, love and intimacy. So this could be boiling our emotions for this new moon. This could be boiling our emotions. This Venus retrograde is kind of making us see things and patterns of our relationships that have been playing over the years or months. Maybe you've gotten some ex-boyfriends or girlfriends hitting you up. I don't know. Maybe there's this pattern with your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that you have been going through, and it's coming back to light, because it's kind of like this secret part of yourself that you haven't showed to your relationship or to your friendships or to your reality, that maybe it's a secret, and maybe you didn't even know that it was really a secret, because you're just like, well, that's a part of who I am. But that's what Scorpio does, you see. It brings up deep shadow work. It brings up secrets that we didn't know we had about ourselves. And it's like, hey, you need to work on that shit, because that's gonna just be brought up to the surface, because that's what Scorpio does. It brings in all the shadows from the darkness and shines light on it, so that deeper emotions can be controlled, so that passion can be produced, and romance and intimacy and power can be endorphed. So not only is it a time to reveal our shadow side, but it's also a time to get intimate with ourselves, get intimate with our partner, and really invite more introspection and reassessment in our lives. Expose our heart and its rawness. That's another thing. Just feeling more sympathetic for others, comforting others. This is also Libra quality, because we want to compromise, we want to be more intimate, but we cannot do that without being true, without being real and authentic. So Venus will be back in Libra on October 31st on this Halloween, so it'll kind of come back into circle. When the planet goes retrograde, it goes into another planet for a little bit, and then it'll go back to where it's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be in Libra, so it's going to go back there on October 31st after it's retrograde for like 3 weeks or so. But still, be careful for those secrets that are coming out of the dark. If you have some stuff in your closet, be sure to wipe it out. The secrets you thought you could bury in your life are coming back up, because like I said, a lot of us are either two things. A lot of us are, we think that it's just a part of ourselves, that it's not really a secret, that it's not really, you know, something we have to work on, because we're just like, well, that's a part of myself and I've never had a problem with it and it's normal to me, and these cycles are just my life, and you know, whatever it may be. But sometimes when we come into contact with other people who hold different perceptions or who are just different than us, period, those people shine lights on our shadow self. And I feel like those people who are different and show us those parts of ourselves are more beneficial to our growth than people who are just exactly like us. Because the people who are exactly like us tend to blend in with who we are, because if they have the same shadow as who we are, or you know, they have the same maybe good qualities or bad qualities, we blend in with them and we think, well, they're just like that, so then I guess it's okay. Like, if they're okay, then I'm okay, and like we're just gonna be okay together. But really, this could stop us from being in growth with someone, growing with someone, or growing with yourself. And I've learned this because of past relationships, having that almost reflection back to me was almost kind of a stagnation of growth, because I thought that it was okay. I thought that it was, you know, normal, or there was no opportunity for growth because we were both in our comfort zones. Problems weren't talked about or brought up because we didn't really think it was a problem. But once I started to become more true within myself and really pay attention to how energy makes me feel and what vibrations I'm getting around me, depending on certain human behavior or, you know, episodes or experiences I have within my relationships, once I started to pay attention more, I started to realize that there's a lot of stagnant energy that we hold on to that can be pushed forward for growth. And this is shadow work. Being a light worker is not just light. It is also being courageous to dive deeper into your shadow work and eliminate what no longer serves your higher self and your higher power, and digging deep into the shadow stuff to reel it back up. and to transform it like Scorpio teaches us, right? Another thing with Scorpio, like I mentioned, is financial issues. So the reason some of us are gonna be facing some financial issues, financial loss. Maybe you're gonna be getting in a lot of money. Maybe you're gonna get in some sums of money that are just gonna pour in. It's kind of different for everybody, depending on, you know, where certain planets are in your birth chart. But the reason why more than likely people will face some kind of financial issue, or, you know, they might have to pay off something they didn't know that they had needed to pay off, or, you know, they owe some people some money and they gotta pay it right now. You got a ticket, you got court fees, you got, I don't know, maybe you gotta buy something for your car. Whatever it is, you gotta get rid of some money and build your bank back up, because something dark will come to light always with Scorpio energy, especially with this Jupiter conjuncting Venus. Even though it is squaring Pluto, which is, we all know what Pluto does, you know, it takes our money and it's just dark. So squaring Pluto is kind of like we're spending money, we're not really, you know, we're living lavish, we're whining and dining, but also it gives us this like energy that's just kind of like, I'm gonna take your money. And then it's like Jupiter kind of backs that up in a way, because it's like, this is what needs to happen for you to be more mature with your money. This is what needs to happen for you to start saving and stop spending your money everywhere like you're a millionaire, but you're not. So that's in the financial sector. Next, later on in the month, we have the full moon in Taurus. I'm not going to get into that because this video is about the new moon in Libra. But tune back in to my channel to find out more about this full moon in Taurus. Your fellow Taurus moon right here is very excited about that video. So don't forget to tune back in, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my channel. And give me some feedback about these videos if they've helped you, giving you more clarity, wisdom, knowledge, whatever. I really do appreciate everyone's feedback, and what makes me keep going is you guys giving me feedback and liking the video and sharing the video, and just understanding that the reason why I do these is really to share my love for astrology and to hopefully make an impact on someone's life. So that is it, my friends. Namaste, and have a great month of October.